I think it's go time. It's go time. Yeah. Baby, it's go time. Hold on. Let me take that thing off. Hold on now.
What are you trying to get off?
The background music that's playing live. Hold on.
Only you can hear it, unless they watching from somewhere else.
Yeah, on the live stream. Yeah. Hold on. Oh no, I think we maybe. No, it's definitely still showing in the videos. 1 second. Oh, how you feeling, T?
Like a giant.
Colosso.
Absolutely.
How was your 5 a.m.?
Great. Great.
Nice.
As usual.
Yeah, don't let free. You can go ahead and post in it. Yeah, let me see if I can do it too. That link. Yeah, I'm on with y'all. Yeah. I gotta find this. Is this the link that I sent? Okay, now that is right here. Oh, man. Nah, well, I should have thought about this prior to sending this, so, but I'm still going to pick it up. Copy. Paste it to the Yuppie. Boom. Yuppie, jump on here. I think the screen should still be down. Let's see, let me just confirm. You're out there watching, bear with us, man. As this is the first week, we tend to troubleshooting more frequently than we plan to, but I mean the cool thing is, oh there I go. There I go. Can you see me? Till you see me on the island? Do you see me on the island?
I can see you, boss.
Yeah. Alright, great. Okay. Alright, so let me last step. We'll wait for Bree to jump on here. Let me figure out how to get rid of. Oh, I know how. I just gotta click on it. Yeah. See if that changes anything. All right. I think we good. Let's see if my hand shows. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little creepy looking at yourself from like the phone perspective. Looking at the camera. But at least I know we're on. All right. We're good. And I don't really need this background. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Screen share. What window? Let's pull up this one. Chaka.
Look at there.
Let me know when you see my screen. Let me know when you see my screen. Oh. Let me know when you see my screen. Let me know when you see my screen.
Yes, sir. I can see it.
If you can't tell, I got a little pep in my step this morning. Well, no, not really this morning. It's usually every morning, but I'm peppered today. So for those that's watching this, y'all gonna have to work with us because I think my whole squad is peppered pretty much all day, every day. So we don't really fool with the salt too much. All right. Let me go ahead. Let me get some music in the background. I said I did want to throw my tunes on. Try to do that. 1 second. Find my remote. So what's up? You check anything in any markets? You have anybody looking at anything? I know you usually got a few different things going on, and you're in a few different groups, man. Did you hear any noise? Anybody talk about any crypto or any currencies or anything?
No, not that I've heard of this morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, nothing that I've heard about this morning. Only when y'all posting, that's what I see.
Got you. Let me know if this sound. How's it sound? Does it sound too loud?
No, it's perfect.
Okay. Shout out to Trey Hybrid and the Lo-Fi Music. If y'all looking for some good music to listen to the trade, we got that too. If y'all need to learn how to trade, we got that too. If you already know how to trade, you just need the tools, we got that too. If you already have the tools, you already know how to trade, and you just need the community to trade with, we got that too. It's so much that we have here in Trade Hybrid, and I'll continue to do this every day. I'm honestly just getting the groove right now. I'm pretty sure like the next few weeks, this thing will be like a science, bro. I had this thing in the back of our minds how we really want to present this to the marketplace, but there's no way better to do it than just showing. You know what I mean? Literally just showing up and showing actively what we plan to do. So that's if anybody's watching right now. That's actually what you're seeing is us live in the markets, scanning setups. You're going to see some of our coaches on here. And here's the thing: I said it last night. I say it again. I don't even want to give us titles because we aren't just traders, right? We are human beings having a human experience, and this is just one of the skill sets that we have mastered. I say that because they say 10,000 hours or 10 years in anything is considered mastery. We definitely put the hours in. We definitely got the experience, and here we are sharing it with the people out there. So if you're watching this for the first time, definitely lock in. If you already know what we're about, shout out to you. And with that being said, man, we're going to go ahead and get the day started. Now, typically around the London session, let's see if Yuppie may jump on here. He's sending me a text. The other one's sending me to my own broadcast. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, hold on. 1 second, guys. 8. Let's see if I can invite some members. We actually started the own broadcast. We sent them to the wrong broadcast, T. Let me get this thing corrected. 1 second. There it is. Join. All right, hold on. The link. This one. All right, and it should bring you to where T was able to jump on, and then I'll see him pop up here. Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gents. Aliens, what you know, I thought about that. I'm like, yo, if we're really for everybody and for everything, we can't even say boys and girls, ladies and gents. We're just gonna say y'all, y'all, y'all. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They, he, with however you want to identify yourself. We're rocking with you. So let me see if I can share the screen. Hold on. T, they having issues getting in. Um, let me see if we can do this. Copy link. This was a permanent link, I thought. 1 second. Go up top. Y'all don't know we make music too. Look at Bree. Look at Bree talking with. Bree got 3 computers. Yeah, that's gonna work. All right, that's gonna work. That's it right there, yo. Hey T, if you can for me, please just make sure that I can't see what she's saying when I look up. I'm going to pull up another screen and it's going to take me out. Make sure Bree gets in here with us. I'll post it right here. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm back. Let's see if there's that going on here. You know what I wanted to test out? I wanted to test out the chat too to see if we can comment from where we were watching and see. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Can you see? Oh yeah, there it is. The text right there. Okay. Boom. Nice. Yuppie joint. Shout out to Yuppie. Yuppie's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go give him his intro. Bring Yuppie to the stage. He made it to the session today. Get Queen Tiger earlier. Wait for one more superstar probably to jump on here. What's up, Yup? All right. So you know what? I would just sit here. Let me go ahead and jump into some action, man. We'll start at the top. I generally like to look at the dollar to see what's going on. But we're in Forex right now. When Bree jumps on here, she'll jump in the future and get everything going. Let's pull it up on the day. Nothing new from what we were talking about yesterday or earlier this week, looking at the dollar. The dollar did push up a little bit, but I mean, outside of the range that it's in, it's not really doing anything crazy. We had this thing marked up on a week, and you can't see what we see, but I'll show you really quick. We have it inside a cloud on a super trade hybrid indicator. There she is. So let me go ahead and bring the economy to the line.
I'm off camera right now, bro.
It's all good. There she go. We got the economy in the building, ladies and gentlemen. She showed up to the London session. All right, that's a long clap now. That was a long clap there. Like, hold on now. I'm like, Yuppie came back. All right, let's give Yuppie some love. Yuppie came back to you. Yeah, welcome Yuppie back to the stage. Bree, try to see if you can share your page, your screen today. That I was watching the replay. I'm like, man, she dropped so much sauce, and just for the fact that I understand what she's saying, like I was loving it. I was into it, but I'm like, man, I wish the world could see it. So I hope this works. I know we do have a call scheduled with Streamlabs at 12, which is like 2 hours, to where we can get this thing right. But
I'm still getting that same pop up from last night that Chrome doesn't have permission to access my screen. Follow these steps. When I hit the steps,
oh,
broadcast channel, bro. So I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, because I was
with
gonna say
that.
it's gonna say in default settings if Chrome was yours, you would have to allow Chrome. That's what I was reading in the troubleshoot yesterday.
But so when I hit the little button that say click here to complete the steps to allow Chrome to access your camera, it takes me to my own broadcast channel. It doesn't take me to any steps. So I don't know what I have to do specifically. You know what I
Man.
mean? He's redirecting me
Yeah.
to my own broadcast.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, we're gonna discuss that with them to figure out how we can get this thing situated because Coach Bree definitely has some fire with him, man. And you know, as well as everybody on the team, everybody brings a lot of heat, a lot of fire. And again, you know, like we were saying yesterday, it's a community, so you get a different perspective, right? And realistically, you still get to the same destination, you get to the same goal. So we're super excited for that analysis, and I'm even looking forward for today. So I know you got a lot going on, and I don't really want to take up your time. So we can start off with okay. Well, let's go then. I was pulling up the dollar just to, you know, kind of reiterate what we talked about last night, and you know, it's doing a dollar right now, and we're looking at a range on like the daily. So GU did actually, you know, from the call that we had yesterday, the signal that we had for GU that was on a 30-minute. Let me see where this thing ended up. We ended up, oh man, see, oh, that was ugly. We still hit TP twice, but look what it did for it. Really wanted to go for the whole TP. That's crazy. Yep, he came back.
What was y'all
That is,
on with you? Y'all was shorting?
yeah. So so let me pull up the signal from yesterday. Where is it at? Where is it at? GU came at. No, that was not the GU one. Hold on. GU came out a few times. Caught it again. I missed this one. Yeah, it caught it again. But this was yesterday's. Here it is. It caught a sell at 122 or 2294 down to 2261 with a 6.7 pip stop loss at 2301. So I marked it up right here, 2294 down to 63. Actually, 61 would have been here. And it did reach that, right? Yeah. But not before it closed out. So what we had happen when we were actually in this trade yesterday around noon, we got on and called it live right when it came out. It immediately went for the 1-to-1. We were here, it dropped down and gave us to 81. So it gave us 12, 13 pips right out the gate. Then it pulled back. And this is the part where I said it, you know, that wick liquidated, got a lot of people scared, probably took a lot of people's stop losses out. But if you were in, you know, in the beginning, you caught that 1-to-1. If it took you out, you got the re-entry right back here. So you only lost 6 pips, and then you got back in, and then you got that back and then some, went back down to 80. And then we even got to like a 1.29, I think this was, something like that, down at 74. So that was 20 pips. And you'll see we even got down to 69. 69. I didn't even know it went down that far. Yeah, I was asleep. Yeah, so we got 24 pips out of that, you know. So we got a 3.7 out of that, and then price went back up to that order block. Showed us that, all right, I'm great in with you, and then turn around and did the woo wop to the bottom, and then we did get what we were looking for. So if I was up, would have caught it. If you were up, shout out to anybody that stayed up. You caught it this time. You actually got a few opportunities. And if you trade order blocks and you trade smart money concepts, you saw this here and you were prepared for your re-entry around this area. So you were able to get back in and catch some nuggets. So that was a good call yesterday. A lot of other signals came out too on different pairs. I saw the UJ. I didn't really buy that. I honestly don't look at all of the indicators and not indicators, but all the signals. I really just have them there for those who trade certain pairs. So if you are part of Trade Hybrid and you're watching this, and oh man, look at the XRP, buy on XRP. And you are watching this, let us know if there's any pair in specific that you actually like. Our team is more so, I can tell you right now, gold, GBP, and NAS 100 futures. And we do get into crypto. Like I love crypto, especially because where it is right now in price. We are definitely in some historical times. It definitely already happened before, but it's setting itself up again. So this was a buy on 0.69. Oh, that's right there. It's basically calling it now. So hey, if you are in the crypto XRP, apparently there's a buy. We're not taking anything, but just calling it for you guys. And that does look valid. So let me go ahead and get into the action. I know what Bree got on her bond. She was up this morning. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened in the world of Nas. Let's go ahead to the futures and let Bree put us in.
Yeah, now to still look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about if sideways was a person right now. It's the market for
She's
sure.
doing this right. She's doing this right now. This dance right here, man. Send the word back. Hit you with that right there.
Yeah, so nothing really popped off to my liking. I mean, yeah, there's like I said, there's always a hold on, my computer did something. Let me pull some of this stuff out. But based off like what I was saying yesterday, nothing really like I'm still stuck on that 4 hour and how that 4 hour just is like a big old cluster, right? I'm not really still loving what Nas is giving me. I woke up at 3 a.m. Eastern time to hop on. Didn't like what I see. Didn't remember the move. I would have just barely got 30. I could have taken it, but it didn't look clean enough for me. Like one thing about me and the way I trade and when I'm looking at the market, when I take my trade, if I put like this with my strategy, if I'm right, price takes off and I hit my take profit almost like within minutes or at most an hour. When it's not looking good, the trade takes a long time to develop and going to just hold a nice profit and to hit my take profit. And so last night at 3 a.m. Eastern time, you had so anybody that wants to get more insight on how I trade, I always started out with smart money concepts. And I've always wanted to know the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, the how of smart money. And so one of the people who I've studied from, I never paid for a course or anything with him, but just studying his YouTube channels and everything like that is Michael Huddleston, aka the ICT. And so one of the strategies that I fell in love with was the silver bullet setup or silver bullet session or what have you. So this morning at 3 a.m., if you go down to a smaller time frame, like the 3 minute, which is my entry time frame chart, I enter off the 3, is that at 3 a.m., put a box around 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. for me. Like just that whole range from the 3 a.m. candle to the 4 a.m. candle. Just put a box around that for me. Because this is the hour of time that I'm looking to take my entry. Now, if the trade doesn't pan out and hit my take profit during that hour, I don't care as long as I enter during that hour and not outside of it. So what I'm looking for to happen during that time is I'm looking for a displacement to occur. And I want that displacement to cause a market structure shift as well as I want that displacement to create a market structure shift and a fair value gap. And then what I want to see is a return to. So I want to see a return to that gap, or if there's anything else in that area, like an order block, a breaker block, or what have you, it's a return to somewhere that's going to be a springboard for a buy situation. I'm saying buy right now, a springboard, because I'm looking for buys right now at the time. So there was a first fair value gap, over the first fair value gap that happened during that hour. Price did come back to it, and then it closed below it and hung there. So for me, if I was to enter at the top of that fair value gap, which is 15,376.25, my drawdown would have been 14 points. that didn't work for me because I would have gotten stopped out. I would have only risked 10 on this trade based off of how the market's looking. It's iffy. I wouldn't have put in a big stop. Oops, sorry. Alarm going off because now it's time for my next silver bullet section. But so what I saw in the market, I didn't like because I would have gotten stopped out for one when I measured the move and I saw the potential for 30 points. It had the potential of hitting it, but not with strong certainty. As it did end up hitting it, I would have stopped me out. I wouldn't have gotten to that trade because I'm going back to bed at that time. So what I'm seeing is just still, if you look at from, if I even zoom out on my own chart too, to kind of help give you reference for what I want you to see. If you look at Sue's chart right now, it looks like the market has moved. It had a nice little small up move around 6, say, what was that, 6 yesterday. Then it came up again and it went down, so on and so forth. Those are decent moves. And I know this is for your average trader. For me, all this fails is consolidation. The market is getting ready to make something drastic happen. So typically I'll stay away unless I choose to scalp. I'm not a big scalper. So I honestly don't have much to give you other than what I gave y'all last night because the market still isn't producing for me. It's not really showing me its hand right now. All I know that I'm still going for my target, which we're still floating close to. We're like 72 points away from my overall target that I've been calling out since the end of October, but we still haven't hit it yet. Reason why is because we're in roadblocks. The rope, like I mentioned last night, if you all were with us on Trade Hybrid broadcast last night, I mentioned that price is currently into a daily bearish order block, a daily premium price area. It's tapping into a bearish order block as well, which also has a bearish displacement fair value gap above that. So it's wanting to take a dive right now, but it can't until it goes to that liquidity pool where smart money can throw a block order in. They trade in blocks. So right now it's just like inching and inching up. It's like if you look at your 4 hour, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last 12 candles are all freaking sideways. Look at that. Look at those last 12 candles on his chart. So that's the cluster that you're dealing with on your lower time frames. So when your 4 hours is looking like that, it's pretty much the telltale sign that something is getting ready to happen, but it needs to do something for that something to happen. So right now it needs to go grab that liquidity so that smart money are able to place a block order in there. They're chasing liquidity, but right now you have I guess you could say contrarian traders for one, who are looking to push the market down because they see, oh, we're pretty much at a market high and the market should drop, and that's pretty much true, but it really can't do that without oomph, and the oomph comes from the big money players, aka the institutions. And in order for them to take these big trades, they do that in liquidity pools. So the liquidity that is trying to touch right now at 472.5 is trying to get there, but smart money is throwing in buy orders right now. They probably will at some point, if not today, tomorrow, or at the beginning of next week, just to throw the market up in order for them to push the market down. So I'm sorry to say, as far as for an entry point and everything like that, you guys, I don't. Just know that ultimately, if you're still looking to take buys, be careful on your entries and look to only buy the dip. So if you want to look for a dip, I'd say you want to look at least like 15-minute time frame or what have you, because right now with that 4 hour trade and the way it is, that dip might not be that large. So you might have to be like kind of on your chart, like staying there during the right hours of the day in order to get in on the next dip to buy the market up, because it's so close to that take profit that it's almost not even worth it to get into that buy unless you know what you're doing, and just wait for the market to show you its hand after it hits that target area.
Got you. Concur. Appreciate. Hold on, man. Hold on. I gotta.
That's my sound right there. Hey.
No.
Hey.
Concur. Fire setup. So appreciate that Nas breakdown. So you guys heard it, man. We're not really, and here's the best thing about trading is Everybody's style is different. Us over here, we not forcing it. You know, you heard Bree didn't like what she saw, right? So it was nothing to force. So we keep it moving. We wait for price to get to a position where it shows us something we want to see, and then we make the move. I'm with you, Bree. You know, in the past, I caught myself taking or chasing trades, right? Like missing a move and getting to what we would call like the equilibrium or the center, you know, like
And
the
you know what they call that, bro? The FOMO. It's the fear of missing out. Like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
In the, in
And
the
then you
moment,
jump in over leverage, right? And then they go, then you, now
yeah,
you sitting in the range, right? And then it takes you out when it decides to pull back and liquidate. So now you're sitting in the middle. You're sitting. What's it? I wish we could play it. You know what? I am gonna get the meme. Paul Wall sitting sideways. We're gonna be playing Paul Wall sitting sideways. That's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be sitting sideways in here when the price is ranging, because that's what happens. And then you stuck. And then it's crazy because if you're a scalper, or you're somebody that's looking for, you know, the quick moving, like you said, Brie, I'm like you. After 5, 10, 15 minutes of entry, if price didn't already go on my way, I'm not already in profit. I'm closing the trade out, like straight up.
Mhm.
Like I care more so about the entry than I care about, you know, the whole overall picture, because we already know where it's going. I just want to get in at the right time, at the right position to catch that move. And if it's not showing itself, or if it does this right, that move's not ready, and it starts to do this, oh, I'm out. I don't even want to ride it out here. So if you're somebody that's watching this, you know, be careful when I'm not to say that you can't trade it, because there are people that say, yo, you could trade anything. You know, I could trade any time frame. I trade every time. Shout out to you, you know, shout out to you. But you heard what Bree said also. This is smart money. So we're going to teach you how to follow the smart money, man. And smart money ain't making no moves right here while it's ranging. They actually, by the time you see this, the move was already made, you know.
Right, exactly. So I'm gonna tell y'all what, before we actually had our first broadcast, I was just on one of our first sessions. It was just me, Seuss, and Ra, and we were just chopping it up. And I was like kind of giving them some game on how when I first set out, when I started trading when it comes to smart money. I said the who, the what, the when, the where, the how, the why, aka who moves the market? It's not us. It's not retail traders. It's smart money. It's the institutional traders, because the market was made for them. We only got access when the internet came about. That's it. If there was no internet, we still would not be able. We would not be able to play this game with them. But we are able to play the game with them now. So they're the who. So what are the institutions? They are the big money players. They're the ones that control the market. They're the ones that create those big engulfing candles. We don't do that. They do that. I don't care if you have $2 million, $5 million. You're not moving this market. They are trading billions. You're not trading billions, okay? So keep that in mind. They're the who, smart money. The what? The big money. I'm sorry, the who is institutional traders. What are they? They're big money players. They're trading in block order. They cannot throw their regular order into the market. Otherwise, it would just be crazy big candles just thrown up and down all day long, right? So the who, the what, why do they do what they do? They trade the way they trade because they cannot place $1 billion trade in the market at once. They have to do it in block orders in order to get that whole $1 billion trade put into the market. So that's the who, the what, the why. So the question is then, well, where? They do it in liquidity pools. The smart money, they're always chasing liquidity. Every day, every time you see a candle moving, it's trying to reach some area of a liquidity pool, right? From there, then it's the when. When are they doing it, or what have you? So they trade off an algorithm, which is why I trade certain hours of the day between 3 and 4 a.m. during London, between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. during New York session, and then again between 2 and 4 p.m. That's when their algorithm is churning. So that's when you have a chance to truly get into the market and ride out with them. The goal in trading is to know those things: the who, the what, the why, the when, the where, the how. Because if you know that, and you know when their algorithms are churning out that big money and allowing their block orders to be placed into the market, now you can enter in that trade and you ride, like you're part of the smart money now. You're riding with them. Trading against them is the ultimate way to lose every time. Why? They're big money. They control the market. So if they throw in the block orders for, say, I don't know, let's say a high 5-figure or 6-figure trade or what have you to go long, and you put your little $100 or your little one contract or your little $2 lot size in, it's in the opposite direction. You lost. You can't.
Sorry.
What?
Oh no, I was adding to you because that was the Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa always says that. See you like when he's out or something goes down. So if you put your $100 in on that large account, that's what the market is saying to you. See you.
Right.
Sorry.
So when you see big, large wicks in the market, that's retail money getting stopped out. That's them trading against smart money, and that's what they're looking for. Their whole goal is to take our money because we're not supposed to be here. It's not made for us. So the best thing that you can do is learn what they do, why they do, when they do it, how they do it, where they do it, and follow suit and ride the wave with them. Otherwise, you're gonna get watched out.
Yeah.
Each way.
And another thing to add to that is, nobody really knows the market, because if they did, then we wouldn't have a market. So the market, knows itself. So what these institutions, what these big money movers are doing, they can't influx the market with a whole bunch of money at one time. They literally have to, kind of strategize how they plan to pump their money into this market for them to make their money off of our money, your and I money, right? So they have to plan this out, how they do this. And then they do it in small fractions, which honestly ain't small. They way larger than our bet. Even their smalls is larger than our largest, right? So we are just looking to ride when they make these those small moves for them, that which are large moves for us. That's where the opportunity is. And then when those large moves happen for them, those are even larger moves for us. That's where the opportunity is. And not to say, again, we'll always say this because we don't really want to get anybody to come here and say, hey, yo, we're wrong, right? It's a bunch of ways to do this, right? We're just showing you the ways that are profitable for us, ways that are working for us, ways that we learned from others that were profiting when they were doing it. And now we're doing the same for ourselves and trying to help you. But again, if you're somebody that's out there, it's like, yo, man, I trade when, the market's closed or when London session is, that's to each his own, right? Whatever
my grandma used to say, there's a million ways to skin a cat.
Yeah. And what's crazy? I didn't even want to say, I was about to say it. I couldn't even think of another acronym or analogy. I'm like, I don't even want to use an animal but the truth is, there's a million ways to do it, right? Like everything is telling. What we see on the screen is a story, and everybody interprets the story differently. It's the same way we go watch a movie, right? Everybody has a different opinion about the movie. Oh, that movie was fire. Oh, that thing was trash. Yo, I don't mean to get biblical, but it's the same thing with the Bible. Everybody has the book, they read the word, but everybody interprets it different, right? Everybody got a different understanding of what's really in there. Everybody ain't saying the same thing all day long. So this is a story, and what really helps you to see this story, understand this story, is one, definitely, your mind state, because you need to be in a good mind state to even process what you're looking at, right? Not that it's something new. For the most part, it's repetitive, but for the fact that you have to really understand what you're looking at, regardless if it's repetitive, right? So mind state is really important when you're looking at the story. But then also is, what is your goal for the story? Bree said something really big, Bree, and this is what I like about your trading strategy is, how much you're looking for each and every trade, right? You're not just out here gambling and say, oh, I want to see if I can get in the market and make a move. If I could buy, I could sell, right? I'm not just out here just hoping that the trade will go my way. You actually have a destination, right? You know where you want to go. Like we marked these up last night for those that caught the last night's session. These purple boxes are just key areas where price could potentially pull back to that Bree highlighted. And then these green lines are areas where price could pull back to if it does pull back. And then this green line above is where price could go to. Should go to if it continues this pattern going up. So what Bree did was she trapped price, and it's crazy because I was about to post this and I'm waiting for right now to say this. So if you're watching this, you heard this line first. I used to say we turned the trap house to a trade house. Well, I'm correcting myself. We didn't turn the trap house to a trade house. It's still a trap house, except now we trapping price because that's what you're looking at on the screen. She trapped price. Price is trapped, right? We ain't doing nothing illegal, right? You ain't sitting there trying to sell nobody. No, she literally has trapped price, and she's going to be paid, right, from the decision, from the trapping she's doing right here with the price. So if you watching this, we did turn the trap house to a trade house, but inside the trade house is still a trap house, and we trapping price. So I hope that wasn't too much for you, but realistically, man, that's what this is, and waiting for the setups to come to you. So
you want to let the market show you his hand. Like, I know Suze, me, other people who I know that's trade. We were all good at the beginning of stuff like FOMO, fear of missing. Now you see this big movement happening since October, and you're like, dang, I want to get in. And if you didn't get in at the earlier part, you're looking to get in now. Well, I can still get in. You can, but it's not smart. Like I say, I show up to the charts every day at the hour that I'm supposed to be at the charts to look for my opportunity. So I show up every day. It does not mean I place a trade every day. I know now I don't have to. There's no need to, because why? I have another day. I have another time of that current day possibly to still get in on my move. So I know what I'm looking for. And if I don't see what I'm looking for, like my entry steps, if I don't see that, I'll go do something else. I'll go watch TV. I'll go play some basketball, play the video game, go hang out with some friends, go get me some mimosas or whatever, go do brunch with my girls or whatever it may be. But I used to be at the charts 24/7 in the beginning. And what that would do is it would force you to create a setup that's not fucking there. And excuse my language, but I have to be blunt sometimes. Don't force it. Let it come to you. The market will always show you its hand. You just have to know what you're looking for. And what you're looking for may be not what I'm looking for. And that's completely fine. But you have to understand what price is doing in the moment so that it doesn't take advantage of you, because it will. It's designed to take your money. This is not designed for us to win. It's not, because it's not made for us. Once you wrap your head around that, you know what I mean? Your patience will start to come in a little bit more. This game, for the most part, trading is probably the hardest, easiest thing you'll ever do. That sounds crazy. It's the hardest, easiest thing you will ever do. Why is it hard? Because it can be overwhelming when you first start. You have people out here who are now like, everybody's a trader now. Everybody has this master strategy, this best course, this the ultimate trading strategy that's going to make you a millionaire within 5 weeks or whatever. All that shiny ball bullshit. You know what I mean? But if you take your time with it and truly learn and understand price action first and foremost, because that's key. Understanding price action is understanding how the market is working and how it's moving. In turn, you will learn more about smart money. From there, you will learn to back the hell up and wait and let the market show you its hand, which will allow you to see your steps play out. And if your steps aren't there, go do something else. Take a break.
Yeah. I like that message right there, man. And I think some of our traders internally would like that message too. I ain't saying no names or anything, but if it's not there, you got to go find something else to do with the day. This is why it's important. And we said this yesterday, right? Like, we're not here for this, right? Like, don't get me wrong. It's cool to look at prices, see what's happening, right? But this isn't the goal, to sit on the chart all day long and then look at this, right? The goal is to have a plan, right? Trap the price, put your plan in play, and then go live your life. And if everything goes accordingly, you're living your life and then you're in profit. You open that phone up, you got a bunch of blues. You know what I mean? Hey, we ain't talking colors, man. We rock with everybody, but you got a bunch of blues, man. You're feeling the blues when you open that phone up, and you may be at the skating rink, or you may be at a recital, or you may be asleep, taking a nap, or reading a book. Whatever you plan to do, you were able to do because you created a plan for your Forex business. And this is the big part. And I'll finish my line with this is, there's a difference between trading Forex or trading period and running a trading business. It's people that come in the market and, they gamble, they risk, they don't really have a plan. And there's those that come in and have a plan and execute. Our team, you heard Bree, is more of those that come in and have a plan and execute. So that's why she's able to be profitable consistently, right? She sticks to her gut. She has a checklist. I asked her this last night. I'm like, do you have a checklist? She says, yeah, I have a set of rules that I follow before I make any decision. So That's the part of trading that is the work right there, right? The Steph Curry working on your jumper. Once you got the form, how many times can you take the shot, get that elbow all the way up, fully extended? You know what I mean? Get that wrist. How many times can you take that same shot, take it off the dribble, right? Take it set, take it moving through traffic. How many times can you go up and you take that shot the same exact way, right? And then from there, you'll have really a realistic idea on your trading strategy. And we always suggest that you take 100 trades before you determine if you're good or if your strategy works or if you know what you're doing in the market. Take 100 trades. After that, you'll know if your strategy is good. And if you haven't even gotten to the point of creating a strategy, you shouldn't be trading live. So for those that's out there, you know, the most important part of this is we want to make sure you're profitable, right? We're not really here to, and I say we're not here to, because here's the reality. It doesn't really matter to us what happens on your side because everybody has their own account, right? So it would make us happy, right? If you were on the winning side of your trades, because we are, right? But if you're not, then I mean, that's on you. And the good thing about it, here's the great thing about this lesson. You don't really lose in trading. It's a lesson. You learn why you lost. And then you have time to recoup, right? Hopefully, if you practice good risk management, you're not over leveraging your account, you're not risking it for the biscuit straight out the gate. You live to trade another day. And Bree, you may want to add this little caveat on too, but we always say, you know, some people ask me, yo, what's the best, like, how do I not blow my account? Well, proper risk management. Never trade more than, we say, 1% to 2% of your account. I only trade 0.5%, sometimes 0.25% on any given trade. So if it's 0.5%, that means I have 200 trades I can take before my account is blown, right? 200 trades before, if I have $100 and I'm trading 50 cents, right? And that's I'm risking 50 cents each time, or let's say $1 each time, right? Let's use $1, say I have $100, and I'm entering with a 10-cent lot. So that means my stop loss is 10 pips every single time. I'm risking the same amount, or not the same amount, but I'm risking the same percentage each time, right? I'm not trying to risk 20%, 30%, 40% of my account to make 1%, 2%. So practice proper risk management. And if you're on the inside, we do have calendars. We do have tools that help you to create a trade plan, tools that help you with risk management, tools that help you with essentially everything you need to do. We even have once you're on board, we give you a welcome letter, a 72-hour checklist, and then you schedule a game plan call. And you'll probably be on the line with Coach Bree right here to the right. My hands was there, or one of our other specialists that we have here that will help you create your trade plan so you can set yourself up for success. So that being said, man, we're actually going to end this live. We're going to go ahead and jump into our live session. So if you're on the inside, if you're already a part of Trade Hybrid, then you can come on in and you can trade with us live, because what you're seeing right now is what's actually happening all day long. It's just for our members in our community, but we do like to come on and share some light, show some love to the public, and let you guys know what we're doing inside Trade Hybrid. So before I end up, Bree, you got anything? You got anything to drop on top? Yep. You got anything to say?
I think you ended that perfectly this time. I mean, we do it every time.
Okay,
I think
good. I love it. I love it. All right. And I'm sure Yuppies out there and PR are enjoying this weather that I got posted up in my background. I'm pretending like I'm there with you, Yup. So if you see me walking down the street, Yuppie, just holler at me. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all, people of the public, aliens, cats, animals, whatever, we love cats too. No cats was harmed in this conversation. But we love y'all, man, and we'll see y'all at the next one. And we encourage you at Trade Hybrid to work to trade smarter, not harder. Peace.
Let me find those socks. So that's why I was muted the whole time. Those socks.
she doing her thing.